Well, I mean, I can't say enough good things. Yeah, I mean, he was a ground ball machine today. Even that fourth inning, he might have lost a. He was starting to scatter a little bit, but I mean, he very easily could have got out of that scot-free. We make a play at second base, and who knows. But the key is, I know he was frustrated after that inning, but the key is he bounced back, he settled down, kept his focus, and goes 8 innings, and against a good lineup. It's not easy to face, so. I feel good leaving tonight. We kind of salvaged a pretty good homestand for the way it started against two pretty good teams. So we feel pretty good right now. We saw some signs of life in a couple more bats today. So, and Donaldson, that's why they call him the MVP, I guess.
John, in that fourth inning, you had Venditti warming up. I think Stroman finished that inning with 34 pitches in that one inning alone. How close was he coming? You probably didn't want to do it, but how close was he coming out of the game?
Well, no, he wasn't coming out unless they broke it open or something like that. Yeah, no, he was fine. He kind of, they get up in the 30s, close to 40. I mean, that can be a danger zone in one inning. But stuff was good, and then you can see the rest of the night. I mean, his stuff never dropped off, I mean, that's really just to guard you in case it gets a little lopsided right there.
I'll give you both. Donaldson and Tulo hit the splitter, I believe, for their home runs, and Eovaldi was using that to pretty good effect earlier on in the game. What did you like about your team's approach against that pitch and against the pitcher in general?
Oh, shoot, Eovaldi was great, too. I mean, he had a big year last year for him, and then he got injured late in the season. That hurt them over there. But, he's got one of the best arms in baseball. And he was on really all night. I think the ball sat there for Josh. He hit that ball a mile. And then, it's good to see Tulo do that. But, it was one of those games, you had to battle because pitching was great on both sides, and one break, one big home run like we got made the difference.
Gibby, how impressive have you been with Osuna this year, and what do you see in him that's any different from last year?
Well, maybe just a confidence. He was a confident kid last year, but now he's got a year under his belt in an important role, and he likes that. But yeah, he's been sticking it all year. He really looks good, and sky's the limit. We keep him strong, keep him fresh where we can, and then, you should have a big year.
Gibby, how much, if at all, did you consider going to Stroman to start the 8th inning?
No, not at all. If Stroh got into trouble, he was there to bail him out, but he was throwing so good. Like I said, his stuff didn't drop off at all, and I don't know if we can brought anybody in that could have thrown better than he was throwing at the time. And then I use, that's kind of my, I gauge it sometimes off that. And he was on a roll. Like I said, he got through that fourth inning, got locked back in, and it was just ground ball after ground ball after ground ball, and sometimes you do him a favor when a guy's rolling like that. You take him out. It doesn't matter who you bring in. They kind of exhale and say thank you very much. So I think about that too.